Prince William arrives in Queensland on Saturday for a tour of disaster areas in the state. There's plenty to see. From earthquake-devastated Christchurch, he's flying into North Queensland to meet some victims of Cyclone Yasi. Then it's down to southeast Queensland on Sunday to see the flood damage, and on Monday the Prince heads off to Victoria. All this before he marries Kate Middleton next month. And while the days when almost everyone lined the streets for a royal visit are long gone, Prince William is attracting new groupies amongst Gen Y, as Ian Townsend reports from Brisbane.
In a flat in a suburban Brisbane street, members of the Australian Monarchists League are meeting to decide how to greet Prince William this weekend. The deputy chairman of the League's Queensland branch is Brant Rippon.
At this stage, our understanding is that the barbecue itself will be out at Ipswich. So if we can get a few people, or maybe carpool or whatever, we'll go out that way. But at this stage, we're going to focus on the capital itself and try and find out where he'll be doing his walkabouts, made famous by the Queen. And we'll get a lot of our members along there and give him a cheer. Future King of Australia.
This is a new generation of royalists. Brant Rippon, Andrew Casper and Danny Keys are all university students.
The Queensland branch has the youngest branch committee throughout the whole nation. And so we've been really rejuvenating the league as a whole.
How young?
I'm 23, Casper's
20.
Yeah, I'm 21.
The Australian Monarchists League has 20,000 registered supporters, and in Queensland, a lot of them, including the entire state committee, are under 30.
I think it's had a bit of a bad rap to monarchy in the past. Like, it's not cool to be a monarchist, and sort of since focusing on that, over 50% of new members are under the age of 30. So we're a growing organisation again, and interests have changed.
And here they are at last, amongst us, painting the big town red, white and blue.
Back in 1954, when the Queen visited, millions turned out to see her. It's hard to imagine Prince William getting that sort of reception this weekend. But Andrew Casper from the Monarchist League says that interest in the monarchy is still there. It's just not on the street anymore.
In years past, as you mentioned, people would line the streets and things like that, whereas these days with social media and the internet, people are very comfortable just to follow it on Facebook or follow it on their favourite news sites rather than actually go out there and wait around lining the streets and things like that.
Yeah. Agreed, yeah. The Queen has released her own YouTube channel, it's a strong following, and also a Facebook group, which it's only been going for a couple of months and already has over 300,000 members. So I think, as Andrew was saying, there's not been a lessening of support or interest in the monarchy, it's just changed.
And the big change is in the demographic of supporters. The young royals have celebrity status. Couple that with a rise in patriotism and flag waving in recent years, and you have a royal resurgence in popular culture.
We've seen a swing in recent years of greater support by the young.
Just more interest from younger people in where we've come from and in Australia as a whole, as a country. I guess then the national pride that all the young people feel these days seems to be growing, and just every year you look at the news around Australia Day and it's increasing, and part of that is, I guess, the monarchy. We sort of adopt that as well a bit.
You think it might have skipped a generation, the interest?
Indeed, like I'm quite a bit of a history buff, and following World War II, it was a bit of a phobia of being nationalistic. I think with Generation Y that's changing. You see every Australia Day more and more Australian flags, wearing it proudly as a cape and what have you. And you see, I think it was Big Day Out a few years ago, they tried to ban it because they thought it would incite violence, and every single person rocked up wearing the flag tattooed on them, whatever, removable tattoos, flags, whatever. And there was no way they could ban everyone from going in. So I think the young people really do rally around our patriotic, our pride and our flag.
When Prince William was in Australia last year, the Monarchist League had some T-shirts printed for the occasion. They're planning to wear them again this weekend. Brant Rippon.
We had our members wearing our T-shirts, like Keep the Crown and We Love Willie.
Oh, with the shirt saying We Love Willie. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Can you show me one of those T-shirts?
Absolutely. I might have to wear something a bit more decent, but if it's on the street, I'll probably get this in. The Keep the Crown. Look at that, fantastic. Gets a lot of inquiries out at the local supermarkets. Good way to plug our organisation.
Are people complimentary, or do you get some criticism?
People are generally fairly positive, yeah.
Well, Brent's 6'3", so who's going to challenge him with that shirt?
6'5", actually, Danielle. Thank you.
Brant Rippon, and he's the Deputy Chairman of the Queensland branch of the Australian Monarchists League, and he's there with the other members, speaking with Ian Townsend. And Prince William arrives on Saturday in North Queensland. He's also going to visit Brisbane, Ipswich and Toowoomba on Sunday, and then down to the flood-affected parts of Victoria on Monday. So get yourself a We Love Willie t-shirt and chase him down. It's 25 past